Sunday blaze. Walk up through the savannah for the ancient ways. See the colorful market, smell the spices in.
Hello everybody, thank you for being here. Welcome back to the Chemisphere. I am Kimberly, aka the Passport Traveler, and this is my channel, Life with Kimmy at 62. I forgot because I just changed the name. But anyway, let's talk about what it's like being 62 years old. Okay, this has been a excuse me. This year started off horrible. January 2nd was my birthday. I turned 62. I was sick as a dog. I was in Mexico. I flew from Mexico. Well, no, I didn't fly from Mexico. I crossed the border to San Diego. And I flew from San Diego to Vegas because my friend gave she's a Capricorn too. I'm January 2nd. She's January 5th. And I flew, I flew to Vegas with her to go to the party. And I'm telling y'all, when I got there, had the party, had a good time, was drinking and everything. Didn't get drunk to save my life, but I was cool, dancing, having a good time. We stayed there from the 3rd. Let me see. I got there on the 3rd, 4th, 5th. I think we left on the 6th or 7th. I didn't fly back. I ended up just not getting on the plane, and I drove back with my other friend, which is her auntie. We drove back to Fresno, from Vegas to Fresno, in her car. And I want to think about a week later, I was getting sick. I had been coughing in Mexico, and I thought I was coughing because they had a dog with long hair, and the dog was always, having hair floating around and stuff. And so I thought that was why I was coughing, or maybe I had hair in my lungs or something. I wasn't sure. Anyway, I get home from Vegas. I'm coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. I go to the hospital. I come back. They send me home with cough medicine, some basic stuff. I'm coughing and coughing and coughing, and this cough is getting worse. It's getting to the point where I'm coughing till I can't breathe. So, I'm coughing till I can't breathe. Bottom line is, I went to the hospital about this went on from January, I think, to like March. I went to the hospital about 4 times before they finally told me. I think twice they kept me 1 day. Once they kept me like 2 or 3 days. And they just kept sending me back home. Like, they didn't know what was wrong. So, the last time I go to the hospital, I'll call the doctor like, I'm taking all these antibiotics and all this cough medicine. This is like time number 4 or 5. All these cough medicine, antibiotics. I'm on a whole nother antibiotics. Like, I was at some point on even 2 antibiotics. And, okay, that's a nail. I didn't want to make sure it wasn't nothing finna crawl on me. So I'm on 2 antibiotics and all kind of stuff. So about 3 in the morning, I wake up, I'm coughing, coughing, coughing. I decide to call my doctor. I decide to call the 24-hour nurse line at my doctor. They couldn't get a nurse on the line, so they said, Kimberly, hold on. We're going to have to connect you with the doctor. So the doctor gets on the line because she said, I don't know why I can't reach any of the nurses. I'm going to have to get you on the line with your doctor. So the doctor gets on the line, and I'm telling him what I'm going through. He can see that I can't breathe. Like, as I'm talking, I can't breathe. Like, I'm feeling like I had walked a mile and I'm out of breath. That type of breathing. And I'm coughing. And he went into my chart. He said, Kimberly, did they inform you that you had pneumonia? You know that you have pneumonia, right? And the bird flu. And I'm like, pneumonia and the bird flu? No, nobody told me I had pneumonia. At this point, I had just got out the hospital from the 3 days, I think. I'm like, nobody told me I had pneumonia. Nobody told me I had the bird flu. Whether he was correct or not, this is what he said. I said, so no, I don't know. What does that mean? He said, Kimberly, you have pneumonia. Let's just talk about the pneumonia. You shouldn't be going up and down any stairs. You should be sitting still. You should be lying down, resting. Don't do no extra walking. Blah, blah, blah. Take your medicine. Take all of your medicine. So I'm like, okay, fine. Let's talk about this bird flu. He said, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to worry about this pneumonia for now. We're going to put the pneumonia first. So eventually the cough kept going and going and going. So I went back to the doctor, my doctor, not the emergency. I went to my doctor. They did an x-ray. Because I still kept coughing. I finished those antibiotics, did what the doctor told me to. The only time I went upstairs was to go shower, because the shower was upstairs and downstairs was like the guest bathroom. So I'm still coughing, still having the same problem. So I go to my doctor. They do x-rays and they see a little bit of pneumonia still there. Just a little bit, they said. I'm on another antibiotic. So eventually that passed. I think by this time we're in March. This is from January to now we're in March, probably going into April. Anyway, that's how 62 started with me. I mean, 62 started off with a bang. Like, it was trying to kill me. Like, 62 act like it didn't want me to see 63. And I really thought I was not going to see 63, especially when I kept going and going and going to the emergency room. I kept going to the emergency room, kept going to my doctor. Like, nobody seemed to see anything until, the doctor told me, no, Kimberly, you have pneumonia. I would not have known because nobody told me I had pneumonia. They released me from the hospital with whatever medication they released me with, because I don't remember by now. But yeah, that's how 62 started off for me. Other than that, 62, I was in Fresno, California. Then I ended up coming back to Ghana, April of 2025 this year. I ended up coming back to Ghana, as I always do. And so coming back to Ghana, I don't know. Ghana is Ghana. I was happy to be back. I don't know if I was happy to be back. I don't know if I was happy to be back in Ghana or happy to leave the U.S. I don't know which way that really went, but now I'm in Ghana. And so being in Ghana is like, it's strange to me because I like Ghana. I love Ghana. I love the U.S., but there's many reasons I don't want to be in the U.S. I don't know where the U.S. is going with life. And to me, U.S. is a very dangerous place to be. If it never was, it is now. It's a very dangerous place to be, especially if your skin is black or brown, especially if you are a man, which I'm not. But then coming into Ghana, it's like a whole nother struggle because I think my biggest struggle in Ghana is I cannot find a decent place to live. Like, what they think is nice is not nice to me. And I know the biggest reason I can't find a place to live is because I refuse to leave Elmina. Because I know for a fact in Accra I can find apartments and houses just like the U.S., up to my standards and up to what I'm used to living in. They will cost a little more, but still, I know I can find it in Accra, except I don't want to live in Accra. So I have to sacrifice and deal. And then I don't know if living in those nicer places in Accra, you almost never have a place, you don't have the land where you can do farming and things like that. So I don't know. I'm almost ready to move to Accra, though. I'm just tired of, like, now, I had to move out of my apartment because it flooded twice. Now I'm in this hotel. This hotel is 4,000 cedis a month, which is roughly $400 US a month. That's a lot in Ghana. For this little space, it's a lot in Ghana. For $400 a month, I could have a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom house. But shit, to find one of those in Elmina that's worth a dime is almost impossible as well. That's another issue. But other than that, So the other issue about living in Ghana, the other hard part about living in Ghana, for some people, let's say you're like in your 20s or 30s or whatever age you're in, and you get pregnant and have a baby. Somewhere between that time and let's say 6 months, you lose your job and you don't have no income. In the US, there's help for you. You can go apply for public assistance. You can go and apply for WIC. I think WIC gives you milk and eggs, probably cheese and butter, something like that. Like, there's people that can help you. There's nothing like that over here in Ghana that I know of where you can just go get assistance. Thank God almost everybody here is breastfeeding their children. Or let's say for me or you or anybody, there's no health insurance for us as citizens. They got a couple of health insurance plans you can get, but how it works is ridiculous. You have to go to the hospital, pay up front, and then they reimburse you. That's not good for me. Like, when you have an emergency, you might not have the money. You need to go to the hospital now. So the difference in here and there, in the US, you can just go to the hospital. You're going to, more than likely, everybody has some type of insurance or can get some type of insurance. And if you can't, you can always go into emergency. They're not going to refuse you in any state I've ever lived in. Let me see the other difference in, the housing situation. Like I said, it's hard to find a house over here that meets U.S. standards of most U.S. citizens. It's just a hard situation for me over here. Nothing, like I say all the time, nothing has happened over here that makes me want to leave Ghana for good. I do still want to go to Thailand. I still kind of want to go to Egypt. I've been talking about Egypt for like 3 years and Thailand for about a year. I do not want to uproot myself and go live anywhere else, but I do want to go visit some other countries. So, immigration. Ghana is cracking down on immigration now. All these expired visas. They not too much focus on U.S. citizens, but mostly the Nigerians are over here with fake passports, fake visas, and all kind of stuff. But yeah, that's something new that's going on. This new government is on top of everything that this last Akufo-Addo did not do, and everything he messed up, this president is trying to fix it. So let's move on. So let me tell y'all what else is new. My Amazon wish list is back up, but on TikTok, you can click the link. I think on TikTok and Facebook, you can click the link. On YouTube, they won't turn it into a link. So you have to go to my bio, copy it, and then paste it in your browser, and it'll take you to my Amazon wish list. I'm excited about that, and I'm steady adding things to the list. I was going to open it up for people to edit it so people can add things that they think I need to the list, but that's kind of risky because I'm sure people can be vengeful and just start taking stuff off the list too. So let me think about that. But other than that, social media, because I'm just talking to y'all, that's all. Social media, I have not yet deactivated my TikTok or my Instagram or my Facebook, but I'm no longer active. I deleted the TikTok app, the Instagram app, and I think I'm getting ready to delete the Facebook app, but I'm not sure because I'm not really into Facebook like that. TikTok consumes my life, and TikTok is such an unfair app that I just hate it. Like, I have a serious love-hate relationship with TikTok and almost with YouTube too, except YouTube is just, YouTube is just really serious. You sit here, you talk to people or whatever. You can't play no damn music, unless you play this little YouTube music they got, which I don't know who none of those people are. Or you can get an app and pay for that music. And I can't think of the name. Epidemic Music or something. I had it before. It wasn't worth it for me. So I only had it for the free trial. I think I paid for it 1 month, but whatever the case, I don't have it no more. I haven't had it for like a year. Anyway, that's what's been going on with me at 62. Health-wise, I'm okay, except that little January through April situation. Health-wise, I'm okay. Normal stuff is happening. Like I have a cold or, a cough, whatever. You know, nothing major has happened with my health. Let me see what else. So right now, I'm in this hotel. I'm thinking about two things. Going back to the apartment that flooded twice. It's going to continue to flood because the owner's not going to do shit about it. I can go back there. I can struggle to stay here, which I will not do. Or I can go back to the land and try to finish making the store a little tiny home, which I'm not interested in that shit either. But I would be more comfortable on the land than giving my money to some landlord that ain't got nothing worth a penny. When I can just go to my land for free, do farming, just growing crops. Because like I said before, I definitely won't get no more animals, not living over there. And then I can start taking my money and start building on my land. The problem with building on my land is I'm not really interested in building a house. I'm just not. I mean, I'm 62 years old. I'm not, but I'm tired of renting people's bullshit. I was thinking, like, Kim, just go to Accra, rent a place for like 3 years, stay there 3 years and see what happened. 62, by that time I'll be 66, because I'm going to be 63 next month. Like, what am I going to build a whole house for? My kids who ain't never coming over here? I just am not interested in that, really. I do want to build chalets for people that want to come over here, but it's something I'm going to really have to think about because I'm not interested in building a house. A little chalet for me and my husband, yes, I can do that. Get my light poles put in, water in, and see kind of where we'll go from there. But shoot, they want it's like, I don't know, like $10,000 for like foundation for a 2-bedroom house. What? So I gotta find out. I think it's 15,000 CDs to build the foundation for the chalet. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this and post it on my Life with Kimmy page. And leave me a comment. Ask me a question. I keep telling y'all, leave me a comment. Ask me a question. I'm going to answer it. But you're not going to see me on TikTok or Instagram. That's done for a while, or if not forever. Like, it's time for us to all let social media go. Social media is full of shit. It is making us all crazy and distant. We live in this cyber world. All right, y'all. Bye-bye. Hello. If you would like some information on how to get to Ghana, how to plan your trip, or if you would just like to have a conversation, please visit thechemisphere.com. Again, thechemisphere.com to book an appointment. Thank you.